So as Donald Trump and Rudy Giuliani continue to fail in court, Donald Trump finds ways to stoop to new, unpatriotic lows, but he will fail. Let's talk about why he will fail. And one reason is because justice matters. Hey all, Glenn Kirshner here. So in Donald Trump's continued efforts to steal the election from the American people, right, to undermine the will of the American voters, he's sinking to new, desperate lows. You know, my video yesterday was all about Donald Trump's many failures, and today he continued his failing streak unabated. So after naming bottom of the barrel Rudy Giuliani as his lead lawyer, heading up all of his legal challenges to the election results, Rudy announced that he'll be filing lawsuits in, among other states, Michigan, and that he's going to win that lawsuit. And today he withdrew that lawsuit and announced that he kind of won that lawsuit. I know. Stay with me. This one is tough to follow. Let's try to unravel it together. So remember how a couple of days ago, you had those two Republican board members in Wayne County, Detroit, Michigan. They were members of what they call the Board of Canvassers, which is kind of the Board of Electors. That's what they call it in Wayne County, the Board of Canvassers. And you had these two Republican board members. Remember their names, Monica Palmer and William Hartman. They tried to corruptly throw the election to Donald Trump. They said, we are not certifying the results of this election, even though Joe Biden won it. Well, pretty quickly they relented because Joe Biden won the election. So they had to vote in favor of certifying the accurate election results, and they declared Joe Biden the winner. And then Donald Trump called Monica Palmer. Here are some of the news accounts that have come out over the past 24 hours. First of all, from the Detroit Free Press. Donald Trump called Monica Palmer after Wayne County Board of Canvassers meeting, after the results were certified for Joe Biden. And then, guess what happened? This headline from the Detroit News. GOP canvassers, that would be Monica Palmer and William Hartman, GOP canvassers tried to rescind votes to certify Wayne County election for Joe Biden. They tried to rescind their votes after Donald Trump called Monica Palmer. Here's the good news. Apparently there's no backsies when it comes to vote certification. So when the Wayne County Board of Canvassers certified the vote and they sent it up the Michigan state chain, you can't uncertify it. You can't rescind it because Donald Trump called and told you to. So with all of Donald Trump and Rudy Giuliani's efforts, lawsuits failing miserably one after another, Donald Trump has to shift criminal gears, right? So he's kind of going from third gear into fourth gear. Now he has summoned Michigan state legislators to the White House tomorrow to see what kind of pressure he can put on them, to see what sort of illegal mischief he can make with them. I first learned about this by a tweet that was posted by Congresswoman from Michigan, Alyssa Slotkin. Here's what Representative Slotkin tweeted. History has come for Speaker Chatfield and Senator Shirkey. Now, those are the two Michigan state legislators that Donald Trump has demanded make the pilgrimage to the White House tomorrow. There is Speaker Chatfield, and there is Senator Shirkey. History has come for Speaker Chatfield and Senator Shirkey, who have been summoned to the White House ahead of Monday's State Board of Canvassers meeting to certify Michigan's election results. These two men will soon have to choose between our democracy and fealty to one man. That's what Congresswoman Slotkin tweeted out. And here is some of today's reporting about those Michigan state legislators being summoned to the White House by Donald Trump. This from the Washington Post. Trump invites Michigan Republican leaders to meet him as he escalates attempts to overturn election results. So, ladies and gentlemen, the President of the United States working to overturn election results. That Washington Post article reads in part, Detroit. President Trump has invited the leaders of Michigan's Republican-controlled state legislature to meet him in Washington on Friday, tomorrow, according to a person familiar with those plans, as the president and his allies continue an extraordinary campaign to overturn the results of an election he lost. But I want to read one more short passage from this Washington Post article because it's good news. Take heart. And it is a quote from a woman named Joanna Lydgate. I apologize if I'm pronouncing her last name incorrectly. Lydgate. Joanna Lydgate, the national director of the Voter Protection Program, said that, quote, there is no basis in fact or in law for failing to certify the election. The president's unpatriotic behavior is reaching new heights with summoning Michigan state legislative officials to the White House, she said, but the legislature has no role in certification, as its leaders have already publicly admitted. This raises serious legal and ethical concerns about the president's conduct, but it will not alter the outcome of the election. It will not alter the outcome of this election. So, regarding these guys, Chatfield and Shirkey, they have one question to ask themselves. Do I want to enter into a criminal conspiracy with this president to unlawfully and corruptly overthrow the will of the American voters? They have to ask themselves that one question. And I guess if this was a Clint Eastwood movie, the next line would be, well, do you? Punks. Folks, please stay tuned. Please stay safe. And I look forward to talking with you all again tomorrow.